Hello people, let me show you how to make date powder or date sugar. I hope you know that date is also called Debino in Hausa. So you need your dry dates. I mean the driest of all the dates you bought. So when you buy your dates, you just pick out the ones that are very dry because you need it dry, right? So then, like as always, you use your kitchen scissors. Please don't use these scissors for any other thing. It should be your kitchen scissors strictly for kitchen, right? And then you pick out, you destone the date. You use your scissors to cut open the date, and then you take out the stones. If you don't take out the stones, you're going to destroy your grinder or any grinder at all you want to use. Okay, so for this date, so I'll be showing you two types. So if you find dirty in any of the dates, please discard it, or if you're able to clean it well, fine. Okay, so this is the one I dried. So there was not enough sun. It took me days to dry this one. It still didn't come out well. It still wasn't as dry as it was when I bought it, right? So I will now blend the dry one. So this one, all the stones have been removed, and I make sure that there's none that has dirt inside. Okay, and then I'll use my dry blender. So you need a high speed blender to do this, or your grind me. So even your grind me, your normal coffee blender, I'm not sure, I don't know if it will be able to do justice to this. Okay, so you grind it, and if you grind it for too long, it will start clogging the blade, right? So you just have to be careful with date. So after blending, you sieve. So I'm using my sieve to sieve it the first time. So after sieving this one, it still wasn't very smooth, but you can see the shaft I got. Okay, so I'll sieve everything I have here, and then after sieving, and then I'll take the remaining one, and then I'll put it back into the blender. So you sieve as much as you can, and then everything you can put it back into the blender and then blend. So this time I didn't use the main blender. I had to use a smaller blender, a dry mill blender, to blend, because the quantity left won't be able to cover the blade for the big blender. So I used a dry mill blender, and then I blended again. So this is what I got after blending. So I'll also use my filter or sieve, and I will use it to sieve it, and then I'll separate it. So whatever chaff you still have, you can blend if you're still able to. So this is what I got after blending. But please, if you're tired of blending it, you're okay with it, please don't discard it. You can also always use it for your date paste. You can soak it and use it for your date paste. All right, and then this is the one that I dried. So like I dried it under the sun. There was not much sun. I now put it in a dehydrator, and it still wasn't as dry as the one it's like as when I bought it. Okay, so I had to wash it and dry it, so it didn't come out the same way. So I don't know, maybe it's just better for you not to dry it. Okay, just to wash, not to wash it. All right, so after blending, and this is what I got, I still separated the shaft, and later it wasn't as smooth, and I got a fine sieve to sieve it one more time. You can see the shaft that still came out after sieving a second time. So I would have just gone ahead to just use this sieve to sieve it once instead of doing it twice, right? But just to show you that you can use a fine sieve or use the other one. When you use a fine sieve, it gives you a smoother texture. So this is it, guys. Like and leave us a comment. Thank you so much for watching.